The views and opinions expressed by guests and or comments are those of the persons who submitted them and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of In the Clutch Sports Talk and More podcast. Any content provided by guests are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company of any individual or anyone or anything.
Let me take you to my world, yeah, baby.
Excuse me, miss, don't mean to bother you, but I just couldn't help but to notice your style and your profile, the way that you carry yourself. Unlike any other cutie with a small waist and a big booty, you got that down-earth type of class to give you that inner type beauty. No weave, no fake nails, everything on this gal original. Pretty skin, pretty smile, have a nigga hormone running wild. With a figure to have a grown ass nigga in a state of shock and mesmerized. Just walk by and say hi, there's no nigga, young nigga fantasize.
Let me take you to my world. Let me take you to my world.
And we are broadcasting. I wonder if can we check the Facebook post?
I have it pulled up. It's not live.
It's not?
Let me refresh it.
Patricia on here. How you doing, cousin Pat?
It's not even showing, I usually show that little dot beside it. It's
Oh,
not.
really?
It's not live.
Man, I believe they do this stuff on purpose.
Who, Facebook?
Certain topics, man. I really think they do stuff. I
Look like Patricia on here though.
like it just kicked me out.
Patricia, do you see us live on Facebook? Because, yeah, she's on the face. She's commenting from face, but it's not showing live to me.
Oh, it's always something. Always something.
What's up, Pat? What's up, Pat?
Every time.
I wonder, do they look at the titles and stuff? I still think they do this stuff on purpose. I don't know.
We're gonna have to stop naming them. We're gonna have to stop putting the title on there. Got 3 people in so far. It's saying it's a check mark by Facebook, so I don't know.
Pat, you said it's 3 people here.
There's 3 people watching right now.
How
I
do you
can't tell if they're on Facebook.
Okay, it's showing. It's live.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well,
we good then.
This says Daryl Early is live. Did you show it from your page? Your personal page?
Yeah, it should be on the In the Clutch page and my personal page.
No, I just see. Oh, okay. Now I see In the Clutch. I see them both. They're both live.
Okay. I wonder if it was a delay in that.
But it said as of 3 minutes ago, so I don't know. But we live, bro.
Hey, don't start that, Pat. Don't start that. And I hope you're feeling better. Janelle told me everybody was a little under the weather up there or ailing in some manner. I hope y'all doing better today.
What can I do for you, Pat? Would you send you something up there?
Oh. Yeah, send them some what's them cookies? Send them Makita cookies. They like them.
Oh, they like Makitas?
Yeah, they love them.
Okay.
I had to catch them on sale somewhere because
they have.
You can't order them from their site, so I had to catch them on sale at Kroger.
So you like them too?
Yeah, they straight.
Okay.
They ain't
never had them.
Yeah, they ain't they close to, like, if you know, like people be selling the little butter cookies, school cookies. They close to them. They ain't all the way there, but they still good.
Hey, did you see your boy?
In here.
You see your boy video threatening Skull? He went live and threatened Skull.
I hope you ain't talking about Hernandez.
Yeah.
Well, he don't threaten everybody. He
Yeah, I
threatened
know.
Woody. He threatened
Well, I saw all of them.
yeah. So he ain't. I don't know. She said, "Just send them cookies.
Just send them cookies.
I'll make sure he got the address.
I'll get you some cookies up there, Pat. You the only one that really love me. I'll send you some cookies, Pat.
All right, y'all. We gonna go. We jumping from 4 to 5. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. We at the 5-minute mark. This might be a short show. The topic of today is: does a woman's body count matter? And we got a video. So before we even put our comments up, let's let y'all watch this video, and then I want y'all to come back and tell. We're gonna come back and discuss it.
Yeah.
Counts 11, and no, it doesn't matter. Unless it's like excessively high.
Why do all girls say it doesn't matter though? Because it obviously matters to a point. There's got to be a point where you're like, all right, nah. So where's your cutoff point? When you're like,
I'd
I need
say
to slow
like
down.
40 for
40?
a guy.
Okay, what about a girl?
Girls can do what they want. They can have as many bodies as they want.
What about you?
Doesn't
What's your
matter.
personal beliefs on that?
I would like to not exceed 25 before I get married.
This is
Now, the only thing that threw me on that one was that she said women can do what they want to do. It ain't no certain number for their body count. I'm gonna start with you. She said her body count right now is 11. She don't want to exceed 25. What you say about that?
I don't have a problem with it.
At all?
And she said, before she get married. I mean, come on, man. I ain't no male chauvinist now. My body count was sort of high before I got married, so I can't get mad at somebody else's body count. I can't. So 25 now. Now for I'm not judging her, and she looked like she may be about what? Maybe early 30ish, maybe.
Late 20s, early 30s, probably.
Yeah, so 25 bodies. That's some bodies, but I'm not. I won't talk about it.
Okay.
I won't talk about it.
Well, so enough.
you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I people don't know whether you lying if you say 10 or 1. All they can ever even prove is if you have children. And at that time, if you got 2 kids, you can only prove I had sex with 2 people. So it doesn't matter. I don't see why some men think that that's a big deal, but like Terry said, like how you gonna judge somebody and your body count is just as, if not higher, than the woman you may be pursuing. Like what's the difference? She might not want you if you got a high body count.
Okay. And with that being said, hold on.
What you got? What you got?
With
I already know what you finna. I know
you
I
got
know
some kind of
which one you finna
analysis
play.
or something. Ain't you?
I already know the one he finna play. I bet you I know. It's about the in and the out.
Okay. Now, based on what you just said, let's look at this clip.
Put it this way: do you think men and women are the same?
The same how? Like,
Do you think we're the same?
no, they're two different.
So, when a man has a high body count
Yeah.
and a woman has a high body count, it's different. And now it goes back to the topic that we were talking about earlier, because she said that it's easier for men to get women than it is for women to get men. No. So when a guy has a high body count, that means he has something to him that's different, right? He's at that different level than these average guys. He's able to sleep with these chicks, right? Now, a chick, no, that's facts. And a chick that just has a high body count, she's just spreading her legs to anybody that's just giving her the time of day. That's it. A guy has to put in work to be like that. In order for him to have girls wanting him and him to have a high body count, he has to have some to him.
But he doesn't necessarily have to have a high body count.
That made no sense whatsoever.
Oh, it made plenty of sense to me.
What's the difference? What's the difference in? Okay, so he said, let me make sure I understand. I heard correctly. He said, women, if they got a high body count, that means they were just opening their legs to anybody. Correct? That's what he said.
Say that again. He said what now?
He said, women, if they have a high body count, that means they're just opening their legs to anybody. But that men have to work at it.
Yeah,
but he's not making sense because who she opening her legs to? A man. So if she opening her legs to 10 men, that man can just as well sleep with 10 women. I don't understand the difference.
Okay, I think the difference is, and what they were trying to say is, if we trying to say how easy is it for a man to have sex with a woman versus how easy is it for a woman to have sex with a man, that's where the difference lies in. Because if you're let's just say an unattractive man or whatever the case might be, it might be a little harder for you.
Them days over with, Daryl.
Huh?
Looks is over with, dude. You make us say that back in the day. Looks ain't got nothing to do with it now, brother.
Okay, well, okay, you ain't got the looks, you ain't got the money, you ain't got whatever. It's harder for that man to go up in a club and can't even buy a female a drink than it is for a female to be in there and be like, I want to get me some tonight. Somebody gonna sleep with her.
A man.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, if you have a woman, the woman kind of dictates if they're going to have sex or not. The man might be on the prowl, but the woman kind of dictated. You're not going to, if a man go into a club, there's no guarantee that he going to be able to sleep with somebody. But if a woman go in the club, if she decides, she could definitely sleep with somebody.
But she's sleeping with a man in the club. I'm still maybe
Okay, so,
maybe I ain't getting it.
You're not getting it. You stuck on they having sex, and what I'm saying is,
I'm not. No,
it's harder. It's harder for a man. Women ain't just messing with any man.
Some do.
Now we talking about the exception. Men aren't men. It's not as easy for men to just say, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. Okay, okay. And let's bring up you, Tier. This the past, so it don't matter.
Yeah,
let's bring up you.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Used to go to Memphis, classic hits,
yeah,
every week or
every
whatever.
Thursday,
right?
Every Friday, yeah. Sometimes 2-3 times a week, yeah.
So
faithfully for 6 years.
Now, if you don't want to answer this question, that's fine. You ain't got to answer.
No.
How many times did you go to classic hits and you slept with different women on whatever particular night over the course of 2 or 3 years?
Quite a bit.
Okay.
Quite a bit.
Now, let's take, and I don't want to call nobody name or none, but I'm sure you know some guys that probably was there every week with you. You think they slept with as many guys? I mean, do you think they slept with as many females as you did?
Honestly, I cannot say because I was sort of zeroed in on what I was trying to do. I wasn't looking for what other was doing. You know, I wasn't. I can't say. I can't say as far as the amount. Were there some there that was doing the same thing? Yes, but I can't say put a quantity or whatever on. Plus, remember back then in them days, man, that was 2 gallons of 1800 at every event. So a lot of stuff is blurry during that time. But it was not hard to leave with something if you wanted to.
In your case,
In my particular case,
Anybody case.
so every man in the club had they pick of a woman that night.
Yeah, classic was low flow.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
You just wasn't on that club scene, baby. You don't know.
Daryl.
We was out there.
Hey, lying down the street, man. Cars parked down the street. When I tell you it's wall to wall, Daryl. Hey,
and
a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff is going on.
Look, I saw something that I like. Yes, sir.
And you know, a lot of stuff. You know, I don't, want to incriminate nobody, but
I don't want to call no name.
Right? No, I'm not calling no name, but I'm just saying. Let's just say they had a few spots where you could do something inside the club.
Oh well, I mean, it
may not seem like it, but
no. I mean, that's a little off topic. But the point I'm trying to make is, and maybe I'm not doing a good job of making my point, is that in order for a man to be able to sleep with a woman, he's got to have something going for himself.
Cute.
That's what I'm saying. But he got to have something going for himself. You flip that around.
Breathing.
You flip that around, but see, he working for it. But that woman, she ain't got to do nothing. Be like, I'm ready to do something tonight.
But you know what, Derek? That's what I wanted to sit up there and tell you. And I swear I'm not lying to you. The majority of the time, that was the case. I wasn't the aggressor or the one on the prowl. The majority of the time. Just being myself, being T-Will, drinking 1800. I was not the aggressor the majority of the time. Majority of the time, I wasn't going there and said, I'm looking to who I can get. And that wasn't the case. But the result was different when it was time to leave.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. It was okay. Back in that day, it was the hype was around you were Mr. 1800, you the cowboy fan club thing and all of that. So it was something that attracted them to you. Now, without calling any names, it's certain men that ain't got that same thing.
But they ain't even have that. If you danced good, if you smelled good, if you had on a shirt that we liked, if you had a little conversation that we liked, I mean, it wasn't no working hard. It still ain't no working hard to this day.
So you telling me, see, you talking about you actually proving my point.
What?
It ain't no work for the woman because she can give it up if she want to. The man, the one that got to put in some work. He can't come in there smelly. He can't come in there dirty clothes on. He can't come in there any kind of way. But, and I know y'all don't saw this before. You will look at a woman and be like, damn, why he sleep with her?
Why he sleep with her? Okay, so hold on. Say your last comment again.
I'm saying it has to be something about a man with a high body count. It has to be something about him that's attracting these women to constantly be sleeping with him. Ain't no average Joe just got no high body count.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Ain't no just average dude got no high body count.
But okay, but maybe I'm still confused because of the correlation that you're trying to make about the high body count versus man and a woman. Because my thing is, if it's they're sleeping, the man is sleeping with a woman. The woman is sleeping with a man. Let's just say I decide to sleep with 3 men that night. There's another man in the club. He can sleep with 10 women that he met that night if he chose to. I I don't know what to say.
Y'all totally missing the point that I'm trying to make.
It's not. No, I get what you're trying to say, but I'm saying that doesn't determine the body count. The body count is the body count. If that person decides to sleep with 10 people, then that person has slept with 10 people, and those 10, if it let's just say it's a man, if that man has slept with 10 women, so and then if that woman has slept with 10 men, so that was their choice.
Again, you just count bodies. I'm saying I'm saying how much easier is it for a woman than it is for a man? Because every man can't just go out here and be like, I want you, and you.
It's
But
less women.
no. It's more women that could go out here and just be like, I'm gonna fuck him, I'm gonna fuck him, I'm gonna fuck him, I'm gonna fuck him.
That's correct.
Than it is men that can say, I'm gonna fuck her, I'm gonna fuck her, I'm gonna fuck
but you
her.
don't know, right? Exactly.
That's not true.
That's
That ain't true. I'm telling you, that ain't true. Not the men I know. Shit. I don't know. I don't know how you got that one. Yes, they
I
can.
mean, to me, it's just common sense to me. It's
Because men,
because
I think it's the opposite. I think it's easier for men to sleep with women because the women are they easier. There's not much effort that they have. They sleep. It's women that sleep with a man for a bag of chips and a blunt. So it's not that much effort that has to be. I don't know. Maybe you're thinking of certain men and certain women. I'm just thinking generally.
I mean, you can certain men generally, in my opinion, it don't matter how you do it. It's easier. It's easier for a woman than it is for a man. Because if a man can't just go out there unless, and I keep saying this, unless it's something special about this man, he not just being able to go out here and sleep with this part. Okay, like, and I know this is way to the extreme, but let's just say let's pit Terry got a high body count. Okay, who you think got a higher body count, Terry or Prince?
Come on, man.
They could both equally have a high body count.
Okay, so would it be easier for Prince or would it be easier for Terry?
Hey,
it wouldn't matter because they're two different people, but
no, Prince, no. They're definitely two different
make
people.
me understand.
But,
make me understand.
Okay. Let's put it this way. Terry, you and Prince walk up in classic hits. Who taking more women home?
Come on, man. You know Prince is walking out the door with everybody up in there. They won't even think about T. Will because 1800 don't mean nothing.
So what?
Because he got that wow factor. He got something.
Okay. So what that tells me is, if you ain't got what he got, that's gonna make it hard on you to even get the scraps that's left over, right?
Yeah.
I mean, right?
If the majority of the club gonna want to go be with him, if he choose, so yeah.
So that means you would have to work harder.
I would have to work harder, but it won't do no good.
But he was still I don't think that's a good analogy because if the amount of women, okay, let's say it's 50 women, and like you said, Prince and Terry walking there. Now Terry got his own persona of who he is. He Mr. 1800. But I still don't think that would determine who will get more of the women to have sex with them. Because Terry has just as much access to the women as Prince does. Now, Prince might get more of them because he walked in there that night, but Terry go every weekend. Terry got the same access. Terry can still sleep with the same amount of men, if not more women.
We talking about that one particular night. Terry ain't sleeping with more that night.
I ain't gonna really sleep with
what
them.
I'm saying is, though, that still doesn't determine his body count. Because, like I said, if Terry is going every weekend, his body count could be higher than Prince's one night body count at Classic Soul. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so now I got so
is that an apples versus oranges type of thing?
No, that's just male. That's male versus male. Whoever what the point I'm trying to make is the person that's really got something going on. Not saying that you don't have anything going on, but he would have a higher body count than you because of his status and who he is. That makes it easy for him to have a high body count. Whereas you in the same situation, you wouldn't have as high a body count as him.
Well, it's got to be, but like Sharita said, it's something that's got to attract you to a person. For you to even think about sex, it's got to be something. You got to either smell good, you got to be a nice dresser, you got to be pleasing to the eye. It's got to be something initially that's going to draw you to that person. So you can have. I don't believe that you're talking about like we talking about somebody that is deemed ugly. That ugly person could come in there smelling like $1 million, looking like $1 million, and would have a higher body count than me. And I'm supposed to be Mr. 1800, been there everywhere, can do all that type of stuff. So I'm saying that it's something that attracts that woman. You got to have some kind of it factor. You got to have some kind of it factor. You ain't just walking in there, dull, not saying nothing, not doing nothing, just standing on the wall and just assume that, okay, well, I can have a high body count if I want to.
Okay. So so the average person going there just standing on the wall, it's a less likely chance that he gonna be able to get something.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put that same average woman on the wall. What's the chance that she gonna be able to take somebody home?
Hey, she could be on that wall looking good.
Did he freeze?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was me.
Hold on, we gonna go to a quick. Well, let me see. Sex can only happen if the woman agrees, not the other way around. Especially since the man is the pursuer. That's kind of what I'm saying, Kirkwood, but not exactly what I'm saying. I agree with what you're saying, but I'm kind of saying Terry need to log off and log back in. I'm kind of saying that it's easier for that woman to go out and be more open than it is for a man to go out and just be like, I'm going to get some tonight. A man could have every intention of saying I'm going to get some tonight, but he might not. If a woman say she going to get some tonight, regardless of who it is, she probably gonna get some that night. And it might not be with somebody she want to be with, but she can get it. Dang, he need to come back cause I was finna run his. I'm gonna run your commercial then, so no.
Okay.
Let me run your commercial.
Feeling sluggish? Struggling with recovery? Want to take your health to the next level? We have the game-changing peptides your body needs. Whether you're looking to boost energy, accelerate healing, lose weight, or optimize performance, we've got the cutting-edge solutions to help you feel unstoppable. Get extraordinary results with Show Enough Peptides for All. Call us at 731-420-5627 or email us at shownoughpeptidesforall@gmail.com. Show Enough Peptides for All products are strictly for research purposes only and are not intended for human or animal consumption. We do not provide medical advice or services. Please consult a qualified professional for any health-related concerns.
And don't forget, we are having a fall special. So Hit us up on our email. Don't
Peptides here, not Zeptides.
Damn you, social media. What I missed?
Nothing. We went to commercial.
I'm telling you, man, they doing this on purpose, man. We talking some juicy stuff, man. They screwing.
I bet you don't even know what you was finna say now, do you?
No, I had something right there on the tip of my tongue, man. And y'all started spinning. It's all shit.
There you go. You already knew.
Yeah, I already knew. I already talked. No connections available.
Since we on this page right here, let's go ahead and get this out the way too.
Before I get out of here again, y'all, we need to like, share, and subscribe, man. Go over there and hit that notification bell, but you got to hit the notification bell twice. That by doing that, you'll be able to see any platform that we put out here, no matter what time of day. It can be 3 in the morning. And sit up there and you will get alerted saying, hey, we finna to come on the air. So please do that. And right below showing up, we got the QR code. You can take your cell phone, you can zoom in on it. It'll take you right to that page to do exactly what I just said and asked you to do, which is to like, share, and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And as always, please share this live. Please share the stream. Please ask 5 people to come join our page. We talk about some interesting stuff. We may look silly all the time, but we can talk about some professional stuff and keep your interest over here. So if you can do that, man, we love you. Have our count went up since last week? Did we get one? Did we get one?
Let me check. Did we get one?
Is there but one?
We got one.
Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy.
We'll take
Mr. Jerome, Miss Nita. Hey, you down there? You know, at the part-time spot. I know you can get us some of them folks down there. You can get us some of them folks down there. Give me 5, Benita. Give me 5. I'm asking you to give me 5. Mr. Jerome Ewan, we'll preach, man, as long as you want us to preach, man. But get us 5. Get us 5. Thank you in advance.
Right, Rodney. I think that's true too. Let me read what he said. Both of us are right. It's a reality on both sides. 2 different truths that you're hearing. Yeah, I think that's where the confusion may be coming, because we both kind of may be saying the same thing, or both of what we're saying is true. Because I still say, if you're sleeping with someone, that's their count as well. Your count, my count.
That might be his 10th, but it might be that other person's 50th.
But you know what? I look back on it, and I'll never be ashamed of nothing that I did, because I was a single person when I did all that. So I'm not saying not go out there, and it's no embarrassment to me to having a high body count. If you clean, they clean. You're 2 consenting adults. That's having some fun. If you ain't married or in a relationship, there's nothing wrong with it, you know. Right now, I don't do that type of crap no more. But it's sort of like if my wife had a high body count, I look at that as an advantage, because from the point we got together before, that I would think that, well, damn, you like to have sex. So you know what I'm saying? You got a high body count, you like to have sex. That's a true statement. So when I get you, shit, it's going down. Pound town.
I hate Kirkwood is on here today with us.
Oh, Pastor, I'm sorry. Rodney, you just slid on in. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I hate Kirkwood got to hear all this, and I hope Randolph Carpenter ain't on here, but I think we all had a pass. Let me okay, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and we're gonna look at this next clip, and I want to see what y'all say about this.
If body count doesn't matter, if it shouldn't matter, what is your body count?
I would prefer not to say. I also prefer not to say. Just out of respect for my family.
For the family. Who's the gangster who's going to actually come in and share? Go ahead.
Yeah, I would rather not say.
Obviously, I'm not going to say.
one girl starts off the domino effect. Go ahead.
Good. I won't say. I'm sorry. I prefer not to say.
Even though you guys say body count doesn't matter, your refusal to share it would indicate to me that it matters. You know it matters, and that's why you refuse to share it.
Nope. That's not why they didn't say it. Because they knew that those men were gonna jump and pounce on the number, whatever it was. Because why didn't you start it off with, "Hey, my body count was 45." So what was yours?
Well, I mean, they could have lied.
No,
They
they
could have
That's
said
what I'm
too.
saying. You don't
But they
know
ple-
if people are lying or not.
But they pleaded the fifth. Now imagine, your parents out there and your daughters out there. Yeah, I've been with 25 men and I'm 25 years old. I mean, that ain't something that you want to. I mean, to me, as long as you're not taking it from anybody, but
So if it was
your
son,
parents out
if
there
it was a
listening.
son with 25 at 25, it would be okay, right?
And I'm just asking, and thereby you having nothing but girls.
Let me answer the question.
Who you talking to me?
Yeah, I said
What's the question?
if it was a son with 25, that was 25 and had 25, a body count of 25, would you still say, I don't know?
No, because I the one been taking up for the women all along. A high body count is nothing. When you clean, you do it clean. You're both disease free, and you love to have sex. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't even think it's about loving to have sex.
If you got a high body count, you love to have sex.
No, I don't think that's what that means. Yeah, that just means you had sex with 25 people. You can have sex with one person and love to have sex.
Okay. So that's sort of like asking a woman with 10 kids, do you like to have sex?
What her kids got to do with it? That just means she's fertile.
You have to have sex to be fertile.
Yeah, I don't think your body count, because like the example she made, you could be with one person and have sex every day versus being with 10 women and just switching up. It's still the same thing. You just enjoy it. So I can
agree with that. But 25 people in 25 years.
Well, it sounds like you're saying it's a bad thing.
No. Everything I've said since the beginning of the show, look, T. Will ain't got nothing against it. I did it. So I did it.
Let me ask you this: at 25, did you have 25? At you
probably. I was a whorish. I was whorish now. That's one thing I'm not gonna lie about.
But Terry,
but like Delary said, I was an honest hoe. I was an honest hoe.
Terry,
I went back when you was 25.
Huh?
You weren't like that when you were 25.
I ain't never been the kind of person to try to cheat on nobody. I would rather sit up there and be by myself and sit up there and do what I want to do. Why want to play these games and not be with somebody and then want to mess around? I ain't never did that. I'm not gonna lie to nobody about nothing. If I don't want to be with you, I'm gonna tell you I'm not looking for anything. But if you want to do something, that's totally up to you. But if not, I'm gonna be honest with you. And then when you take it,
but we weren't doing that when we was fresh in high school and in college.
You weren't doing it.
No, you were the valedictorian and
no, y'all maybe y'all ain't. I'm saying we weren't mature back then to be like, I'm gonna be single so I can just do what I want to do. We was just kind of like doing what we was doing, and if we creep out, we creep out at a young age anyway. Or am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
I don't know.
Well, you're wrong.
Well, I you know what, I would be lying, but I would say from the age of 30, maybe 30, up until now, if I was in a relationship with somebody, I did not mess around.
Yeah, but that's right. That's maturity. That's because you either hurt somebody or you've been hurt and you don't want to take somebody else
Both.
through it and you don't
Right,
want to go
right.
through it.
And that
So
was
I
my, yeah.
so that comes with maturity. Now,
Yeah.
when we was like in the military, you know, you might have a girlfriend on base and you might have somebody else in the other town where you go clubbing it.
So are you committed with the one on base?
You committed to her while you on base? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well,
I mean, I'm just saying because you don't have the maturity to realize what you're doing, or you know how you could hurt someone, or you know, and then
well, you just preached the story of my life. I have, you know, I'm sure I've hurt somebody, but I've been hurt to the point so bad where you talking about when I tell you karma is real, karma is real. It may not get you today, may not get you tomorrow, may not get you 10 years from now, but it's gonna come get you, and it's gonna come get you hard. And it didn't hit me so hard that I wouldn't dare want to do nobody like that again, to face possible for that coming back to me. So I'm just that scared of karma to even do that, even though it's not in me to do it now anyway. But I'm just saying karma is something else. I just would rather say, hey, things are not working, we're not physically attracted to each other, or we don't have the same goals or whatever. You need to go your way, I'm gonna go my way. If I wanted to have sex with other people, I would just do that. I would not sit up there and play this loving husband at the house and then doing 3-4 different lives, you know, on the side. I
want everybody in the comment section to put your body count up here.
Well, hey, you gotta play that video again because that's what's gonna happen. I choose not to say. I don't.
Rodney says for the most part, sex is expected to be private and discreet. That's why sharing body counts aren't popular or comfortable to do. And you know what? And I had to think about that. And I don't ever remember asking a female what was her, how many men have she slept with. I mean, to ask to know or to try to judge her or anything like that. Now I don't been in conversation with women and we talking about sex and the topic of, you know, how many, you know, I've been with X number of women and they say, yeah, I've been with X number of men or whatever. So I don't think I ever asked it in a malicious type of way to say, okay, if she, and to me, I don't, what would be a high body count?
Right.
Put my niece comment up there. She put a long book up there, but she had something to say. Now, I love the way how respectful his daughters are. I mean, they're so respectful. I love that. But the part at the back, the last sentence, y'all unking them, y'all so seasoned. Be honest. Do y'all remember how many people y'all been with since? Yes, ma'am.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Hey.
Count.
Look.
Hey. I can tell you.
Look.
I can tell you.
She would be on here today. Go ahead, Terry, because I mean.
And your dad knows. We know these things.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have. I'm gonna tell you how. And I'm a little bit embarrassed to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's been situations where a woman has came to me and was like, "Yeah, I remember when we this," and I'm like, "That's good for me to know," because I kind of when she said it, I was like, I think I kind of remember, but I don't remember.
Poor you.
And I'm not gonna say the number, but I'm kind of like show enough. I'm kind of like show enough. At a certain point, you just stop counting. It's like,
cause why?
It's like I reached a mental goal and Am I gonna keep going?
And let me say this for the women. If we had to count how many, how can I say this cleanly? How many activated the volcano, our count would be very low. It would probably be 0. Because that didn't happen. A lot of the time.
It still count.
No, it don't. You know what I'm saying?
It still count.
If you want to talk about how to do it, no, it don't count. It don't count because you ain't do nothing.
So let me ask you something.
And then, okay, wait, one more thing here. So I think the reason why the women's body count is higher is because, like, let's just say you started having sex at 15. You started having sex, you was 15 years old. You had a girl had sex so that the boy wouldn't go have sex with somebody else. But what did he do? He went and had sex with somebody else. So she left him. She met somebody else. She's still 15. This is the beginning of the year. So let's just say in that year, every 3 months, she got another boyfriend. You're young, you're immature. So every time you're gonna have sex because you think that's what you're supposed to do to keep your man. So in that year, that 15-year-old had sex with 4 different people.
Can I say something? Yeah, can I say something? Well, they just tell me she ain't learned her lesson first.
No.
Hold off.
I'm saying
hold off.
But I just said, young, immature, thinking that's what she's supposed to do to have a boyfriend. So yeah, that's why I'm saying that the so-called women's body count would probably be higher. In that same year, those men had sex with just as many women.
What did George Bush say? Fool me once, shame on you.
You talking about grown-ups.
You can't get fooled again.
Y'all, they could be fooled till they're up into their 50s. Because we got lying-ass Negroes who play games. So yeah, you can be fooled.
And see, it's a bunch of those out there. But see, I work and Rodney.
But we done grew up.
Put your fingers in your ears. Rodney, put your fingers. Rodney, put your fingers in your ears.
Women, even in their 20s and 30s now, have wised up and they are abstaining from sex. The Republicans and evangelicals are upset because ain't enough babies being born. And why? Because we done stopped having sex.
Brother Kirkwood, put your fingers in your ears. Put your fingers in just
Kirkwood,
for a minute.
he ain't always been saved.
No, I know it, but I like to respect him. I like to respect him. I like to respect him. And like I said, I know the Bible said thou should not lust. Lusting is a sin, for those that don't know. But that's what I used to do a lot in my earlier years. That's why I could always remember who I've been with. The subconscious take over. You go to sleep and you think about something in the past. Or some come on TV, an intimate scene, and it may just throw you back and 5-10 years ago. I remember something, I'm just saying me. I don't lust anymore. I only lust for my wife. That's all.
I'm gonna be honest. I wish I had a friend one time and he had a list. And I ain't gonna call no names, but he had a list and he had names like on sheets of paper, on paper bags, and I was just like, damn, that seemed like a lot. And I just started counting. I'm gonna just say this. I got up to like 400, 500 names. And then I said, hey man, it ain't no way you slept without. Man, I'm telling you, I keep up with it.
I'm telling you.
And I'm like, damn. But
I believe.
But here's the thing, and I think we all can agree on this. Growing up, it was always frowned upon for a female to be promiscuous or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay, because and I remember specifically when I was, when I had a female in the house, that it was like, no. But the boys were shamed Like the girls, you supposed to be a virgin, but the boys were saying, "Hey, you ain't
They ain't
popped
got
no
none
cherry
yet.
yet."
See?
You know, it was
You
like
said the
dang.
boys were scared. You said the boys were what now?
The boys, it was like they were shamed if they hadn't bust some girl cherry.
Man,
So it's starting you off early thinking that
Thank you.
this what men supposed to do. And cause let's be honest. In high school, or I started late, I'll admit, or middle school and high school, it was like if I get a virgin, I'm finna stick with her because ain't nobody else had her.
yeah, but you had that mentality. You know, you know, you this is a person who get an A- and you find them crying in the hallway. Get Reg Jones on the show to tell you about that part.
No, Reg,
You know,
Reg on the show.
Reg ain't lying on you, man. You know that.
No. See, it's a difference between crying about it and just being a little upset about it. I wasn't crying about it. I just was a little bit upset.
Y'all getting off topic. So go back. You said, doggone it, it done left my head because y'all got off topic.
But see, I women. I mean, at the age of like 8 years old, back when young lady Chatterley used to come on, I used to try to. You know, we used to have them boxes. That you go from side to side and them lines on the TV. Hey, that's what. Look. Mama to be in there sleeping. You got that volume on low. You trying to look at young lady Charlie in Tokyo and young lady Charlie in Africa. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I was ready. I was ready for anything. I was ready.
Yeah.
But not too much on my pops. Okay, you right.
I don't think this a new topic. This ain't recent. This discussion been going on for a while, Jerome. I mean, we had these discussions when I was in the military because you got to think when you're on a military base, you have less females than you do males. So a female was a hot commodity if they stayed. If you had females in the barracks next to you, that was like a hot commodity because that was like, I can go over there or she can go over here. I ain't even got to go off base out in town or whatever. So when you had females that were, it was some now, be honest, it was some that it was like, yeah, man, everybody in the barracks don't sleep with her.
So y'all had females in boot camp? In boot camp?
I mean, we had female training in boot camp, but they weren't in boot camp with us. I mean, like they were.
I know that. Yeah. But they was the same base.
They was like we would be on one part of the island, they would be on a whole nother part of the island. We didn't have access to them, not in boot camp. Okay. But when you go to your training and regular duty station, I mean, we actually lived in the same barracks. Not no male sleep in the room with a female, but the females would be in their section and the males would be in their section.
Gotcha.
But you had, and and I'm gonna say this: as much as they talked about body count, wasn't nobody not sleeping with this particular female.
That's my point. They worried about the body count, and like you just said, everybody done had her, but they waiting on their turn.
But I'm saying, but that's you again. You proving my point. What I'm saying is, she didn't have to do nothing to get it. She didn't have to do nothing extra to get that body count, but just be there.
Jerome, you wasn't in the nerd lane category, was you?
It's the same thing though.
Because folks need to apologize to you if you were. I mean, you
gotta think too. When we talk about sex, there's guys who are considered nerdy or lame, who are good guys, but don't get the time of day on average from most women, and are great guys, but the guy who ain't got no good intentions, but is looked on as turnt. They all girls want on the opposite side. Most women, regardless of if she is a nerd or the popular. She can't. Boy, what you talking about? You gonna have to break that down, man.
I think you is upset. Were you in the nerdy and lame category back in the day?
No, he was not.
I'm just asking
Yes,
because it looks like he's pissed off at the guys that.
I think he's saying
Sound like
what
he's
we
saying
were
what I'm
saying
saying.
about That's what he's saying. What Daryl was saying.
What's okay now? There. Okay. Once again, there it go. Being a nerd in school would limit the number of women that you could possibly encounter. Now, I was a nerd, but I was an athlete too, so it kind of balanced itself out.
Oh, I just messed with you, Jerome. I thought maybe you was feeling some type of way.
I feel like it's more so of people not caring now because everybody's so open now. You get on social media, all you see is booty, 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 rocking everywhere. A lot of women don't even give off mystery anymore, just loose. Absolutely.
Well, I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah, but I'm gonna say this: I don't think it's no more now than it was when we were growing up. I mean, it's just a cycle. It just
No,
keeps repeating itself.
it's a difference in time because back when we in our early years, the men were the aggressors. Now in this day and time, the women are the predators, are more so the predators than the guys was going after the women back in the day. Women are very aggressive. Women are more aggressive now in this day and time versus when we were in high school.
I don't know, Terry. I don't know. I'm almost kind of like you that most of the time I'm gonna wait on them to come to me before I even want to break the ice. So I don't ran into some very aggressive women over the course of my dating relationship. Even when I think back to high school, I go back to middle school. Yeah.
Oh, now you remember stuff now, huh?
Yeah, it's coming back.
Oh, it's coming back.
Back. What? I wasn't having sex back then, but I remember liking some girl. Yeah, and I remember them. I was liking them from afar. But once you know how y'all do it. You kind of give us them signs that you might be interested. Once they did that, I was like, okay, let's talk.
Oh, now I remember my point. When you were saying about the virgin, like you said, if you got a virgin, if you held her close, that was all you wanted. But then there was another dude. It was 5 dudes that was, I want to knock all the virgins off. That's all I want. I want a virgin so I can knock her off, and I'm gonna knock off as many as I can. So they gave him a high body count.
But okay, once again, it had to be something about him that attracted these virgins to give up their virginity to him.
No.
They ain't giving up their virginity to just know anybody.
They are, Daryl. I'm telling you. With the ladies, please chime in and tell this man it don't take all that. It didn't take all of that.
I'm gonna say this. My daughter better not chime in and say it didn't take all of that for somebody to.
But what I'm telling you is like I said before, in order to get you to like me and hopefully you don't go have sex with somebody else, you had sex with them.
I ain't denying that. I'm sure that happened. I mean, I could
but
see
what
that.
I'm saying is it happened multiple times. It didn't just happen one time.
Okay, well that's what I'm saying. And I know you're saying they were young and all of that, but what I'm saying is, even at a young age, if the same thing keep happening, some should be clicking in your mind saying, or you should have someone in your life telling you, hey, that ain't it. That ain't how you do that.
You didn't have nobody. What you had was your friend in the 7th or the 8th grade going through the same thing. You had 10 of them. That's who you turn to. I'm telling you.
But that ain't someone in your life. That ain't a mature person in your life.
But that's who was in your life. But what I'm saying, that's who a lot of us in that position turn to. Parents, we're not talking. Okay, and I'm speaking for the 50.
Read this comment when you get through talking.
They were not talking about sex. You were not taught about sex. You found out about sex. There was no talking.
Okay, that's a problem. That's why when my daughters, each one of them, as soon as they hit that magic thing, we had a talk. It wasn't guesswork. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's what I mean by having somebody in your life. Like,
Right.
I would think as a mother or a father, when your daughters, and I ain't saying you shouldn't talk to your son, but when your daughters get to that age, why would you not have that conversation with them and educate them instead of them having to find out about it? But I want you to look at this.
Which one?
The one that's on there now.
Okay, women are aggressive, especially when they get older and their biological clock is ticking faster. They will lower their standards as well.
Absolutely, 100% correct, and that's what I was saying.
Do.
And that's what I was saying.
They do
earlier about women are more so the aggressors now, more aggressive than they were back 20, 30 years ago.
Hold on.
But it's a certain age group.
I know you're not agreeing with this.
It's a certain age group, though. I'm saying, but it's a certain age group. It's a certain age group that does get a little aggressive about getting that man, getting that husband. That they do get aggressive and lower this. This is what I'm reading the comment. And he's talking about the biological clock ticking. Then I'm thinking you talking about a woman that's searching for the man to have a family with. Yeah, that 30, 32 to probably 42. Yeah, she done got a little aggressive and lowered her standards.
Daryl, please say it ain't true. God damn.
I don't lie.
I ain't saying you. I get you. You gonna explain. God damn, but you gonna get graphic and explain it like that with the banana and everything?
How are we supposed to explain it?
Pinch the tip and roll it down.
Okay, you can say that when I go and grab the banana and
lies. No, I need you to show me.
Exactly.
How to do.
She was embarrassed by me going through there with her, but hey,
yeah. Did you at least get a small batch of bananas? You didn't get the large bananas, did you?
She should have got a cucumber because she gonna run into one.
Lord.
Shit. Use a banana. Use a cucumber. Use an eggplant. Use a number 2 pencil.
I wanted to make sure.
You gotta know how to put it on.
I said if he tell you he don't know how to put it on, okay, this how you do it. That was because like I said, my biggest thing was, and I don't regret it. I love my oldest son, but I had my oldest son my senior year of high school. And the one thing I wanted for my kids, if you would have had one after you graduated, that's fine. But I did not want them going through their senior year worried about a baby on the way. That was my boys and my daughter. So yeah. It's harder for a woman to get married when she's in her 50s than it is a man that age and older. Older men can go up and also go down in age brackets. I don't know.
It's not that it's harder. It's that a woman in her 50s is not going to settle. We can get married 4-5 times a year if we wanted to. There are men who will marry us, but we're refusing to settle for just any man.
Hold on, wait a minute now. You just said in the previous comment that when y'all will lower your standards.
I said the age bracket of 30s and 40s. He said 50. I said 50s. No, we're not. That's what I said. Because by 50, you learned at that stage, Paul, I ain't gotta lower my standards.
Okay. So what you're saying is I lowered them in my 40s, so they already low when I hit 50.
No.
So explain to me how you are willing in your 30s and 40s to lower your standards, but you're not when you hit 50.
There are some women who lowered their standards. We're not saying every woman in their 30s and 40s lowered their standards. And it's evident when we see women who are successful and married a man that was not. Married a man that didn't even have a car. Married a man that didn't, whatever. Living with his mama. Because she wanted a man. That means she lowered her standards. But
Yeah,
when that let me finish. When that ended, and she got and she got a little, she went to herself and said, you know what? Nah, I gotta stop lowering my standards. And now she might have changed the standards, but no, not that she lowered them, because she learned that that little list she had was not true. That wasn't something, and that's why she probably didn't get what she wanted, because you had this list you were going by, the fairy tale list that you were sold as you were growing up by society. So now at 50, hopefully most of us have learned from our past mistakes and said, no, if I can't get this, and this, and it's not that it's the bare minimum, it's if I can't get honesty, if I can't get that you're not gonna cheat, if I can't get a man that got what I got or more, then no, I'm not gonna marry you. And that's not lowering your standards.
Yeah, but I don't think you can lower your standards and then come back and say, okay, well, I'm gonna raise them back up now.
Yes, you can. When you know better, you do better. You didn't know
Okay,
better.
okay, so I think, and I might be wrong, but I assume when he said older and your biological clock is ticking, I thought that was late 40s, early 50s.
That was the other comment. That comment didn't go with this comment with the 50. The
Okay,
eight, that comment went with the 50.
okay. We're gonna do
Hmm.
a quick commercial break. We're gonna come back. Now I kind of been on one side of it. Now I'm gonna kind of switch it up and go to the other side. But we're gonna take this quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll run a quick video, two quick videos. One of them is the reason why you should worry about body count, because that kind of tells you a little bit. But we'll go into that.
Are you in need of a trusted notary to legalize your important documents? Look no further than Terry Williams Notary Services. Whether it's affidavits, real estate documents, business agreements, or binding marriage certificates, you sign it, he'll seal it. With a commission in the state of Tennessee, he provides reliable, accurate, and professional notary service. For fast, friendly, and professional service, contact Terry Williams Notary Services today. Call 901-503-0564 or email twilliams7296@gmail.com.
Terry Wills Notary Service. You can reach them at 901-503-0564 or at twilliams7296@gmail.com. He is commissioned in the state of Tennessee.
Yeah, give me some business, y'all. I'm struggling right now. I'm struggling. Give me some business. Before we get back started, I want to give a shout out, a pre-birthday shout out, a happy 55th birthday to my beautiful wife, who will be celebrating 55 years of living on this earth on Thursday. So I know we ain't gonna have no another show until next Tuesday. So I want to send an early 55th birthday out to her. Hubby loves you. Hubby loves you.
Oh,
I still say we need to get Sean on the show.
She could have. She on vacation all week.
You should have got on the show.
She could have definitely did it. So her and her little girlfriend's having a little pool party Saturday for her birthday. So I'll be up here in the man cave watching the biggest fight in the history of the boxing world. I hope everybody else be watching, tuning into it.
There, put up Randolph Carpenter's 804 comment if you see it. Why are there so many single women in churches and some never been married before? I can answer that. Because they were, and that's a totally different topic from this. But because they have been sold the dream that God is their husband and the pastor is the head of their household. That's why. Yeah.
Oh, I know you're gonna have a comeback for that one.
That's a lot. That's a big reason. And really, they want them to stay single because I'm gonna tell you this. Some of them, not all, when they get married, that man is probably not a follower of religion like she is, and he's gonna open her eyes, and she gonna leave the church. So that's why, if you really, really pay attention, they don't really they ain't trying to get them women married in church. They need them women in to the women are the backbone of the church.
They
Single
supposed
women.
they supposed to get a man that's already in the church with them.
Oh no, there's that, but it's not that many there. The church is 75% women, just like the society. It ain't no men. The men, a lot of men don't go to church because they just don't believe, and they don't believe in giving their money to no man. 10% of they what? They're not giving it. They're not doing it, and they're not going to church. That's why I said that's a whole nother conversation. We need to do that show. Sure do. Rod can tell you. Rod, am I lying? Is some of what I'm saying is I'm on the right road? Say
Come
something.
on, Randolph. Come on, Rodney. Y'all come with an answer. I'm gonna play this clip right quick. And this is kind of how I feel about this, because I don't think body count. I don't think it's important. I'll say it's it's something good to know, but it's nothing that would deter me or whatever from a woman. But let me play this right quick, and I think a lot of women gonna agree with this. I think this.
Any problems with a man desiring a woman with a low body count? I have a problem with the who sit on the internet and comment about women that they don't have a chance with. I have an issue about who are not on their square talking about women that they don't have access to. I have a problem with men who expect women to adhere to a set of standards that they don't adhere to. That's who I have a problem with, and those are the niggas I'm talking to. If you on your bruh, and that's what you practice and that's what you desire, do what work for you, you feel me? But it's a certain group of, and for real, we bring body count up often. So at the point that you saw that clip, I'm frustrated because it's gonna be in the comments of this clip when it comes out who don't have access to 5% of the women in this room, and they worried about who they.
Hey man,
Okay, and again, it amplifies what I was saying. Most men don't even have the access to women like women have the access to the men.
that's not what he said.
That is exactly what he said. He said the men who the men who complaining about body count don't even have access to those women, meaning they don't even have a chance at those women. So do it matter that her body count is 1 or 1,000? You ain't got access to her.
I hear you. I hear you.
That's kind of what I've been alluding to. Here we go. We have a lot of righteous brothers in the church, Sarita, but they are perceived as simps.
No, you got. Oh, I almost said something. You got a lot of.
Why do you? Go ahead, Sarita. I just want. I want to ask him, why are they perceived as simps?
You have a lot of deceptive men who sell dreams to women in church because they know she wants a husband. They know she's, like Rodney said, waiting on God to send her husband, and he's going to present as that. He's going to hold the carrot over her head, but he's not going to marry her. And if he do marry her, it's to have sex with her, and he will divorce her and continue the cycle, go to another church and do the same thing. It's not that the women are looking at the righteous men. What you say, the righteous brothers in the church as simps. The simps is lying and hoeing. Let me just say it. They out there hoeing. They hoeing in the church.
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting on him to back you up because I
He
still
said it. It's up there.
I look at it. What do you say?
Hold on, let me go. Let me roll back down to the time.
No,
8:11.
this was before. No, he talking about something else. You can't get credit for that, Rodney. You gonna have to double back down on that one.
Oh, you
Because
know what I just said?
yeah, I'm saying what
Oh.
you just said. What you
Oh,
just said. I'm not. I agree with you because it's just some men who are like that. They'll dress up, and go to church every Sunday just to try to get them one of them good church girls and don't have no good intentions. So I believe that.
It's I'm telling you.
And once again, okay, I can see you when you're younger. You might. I don't know. I
If
guess 'cause
you
I ain't
you
no big.
are you are a woman who's desperate for a husband or desperate to be in a relationship, common sense ain't nowhere in your brain. You trying to do whatever the person who is pursuing you is wants you to do because you think that that's this the one time if I do this, then this is it. But it ain't ever it. And you keep doing it. And that's why I said some of us, yes, it takes in your 50s to
Well,
late 40s, early 50s to say, oh, that
well,
it ain't working.
that's telling me again. Either you ain't praying right or some ain't
Ain't got
right.
nothing to do with prayer. They
It
ain't
got
got
to
nothing
do
to
with
do with
something. If you say they praying for God to send them a man and he keeps sending them something, but it ain't the right thing.
I ain't saying that. I ain't never said that's praying for God
I'm
to send us a
saying
man.
that. I'm saying that.
I ain't talking about no prayer.
Well, what they doing? They just want a man. They ain't praying for a good man to come their way. They just
Of course, they're
there.
praying for a good man to come their way.
Okay, well that's what I just
But you
said.
know,
That's what I'm saying.
if you know that Bible, Rodney, come on and back me up. The devil will send you what you want to. Rodney, amen, my corner.
Okay.
I know what I'm saying.
So
If you see,
so if that's the case, it goes back to what I'm saying. If you praying and you know your God, then you should be able to interpret that, right?
nope,
From what they always tell me, you supposed to be able to discern what's right and what's wrong, who coming and who ain't.
the
Because
discernment don't ever
if you
come
can't, you in
until
trouble.
it's exactly, and they in trouble. They are in trouble, especially when you are being deceived and lied to. That's what I'm saying. So you can't blame. You can't say, "Oh, it's your fault. You ain't discerning. You ain't praying hard enough." When you got lying Willie, Larry, and Mo who constantly deceiving you, they showing you what you think God has sent you, but it's not. It's a lie, and you don't normally find out the lie until it's too late. So you can't blame a woman for because if that's the case, then it's a double-edged sword. Oh, y'all don't want to give a man a chance. Y'all don't give a man a chance. But then when we give the man the chance over and over again, we fools. So you can't have it both ways. You can't say, oh, well, you got to give him a chance. You give him a chance and they sell you the lie and the dream because
Okay,
they can
well,
lie and dream for a long time.
so I need Randolph and I need Rodney to answer me this question. If you got a strong woman in church that's praying, how does she know when the right person comes along, or does she have to just go through each and every one that she thinks coming to her? I want to know the answer to that.
Rodney, please call in. I hope you got time and you in a
We ain't
place.
got we ain't got but 10 minutes now.
You ain't got
nine.
Come
9
on,
minutes.
Rod, call
Yep.
in so you can explain it.
Let
'Cause
me
that ain't-
let me play this one clip that I want, and it's probably a bad time to play it since we finna get off. But I just want everybody to see this. This why you, and this might not even be about body count. This is just about picking the right person to have children with.
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this. Because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff? That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row. Yeah, no, it's not that at all.
I want to pause this right quick because I just want to make a quick point. When these women, and I ain't talking about all women, but women like her, you heard what the mother just said. This is 3 weeks in a row. So this man is coming to pick up his child every week. He's doing what a father's supposed to be doing, and look what he got to go through. Now, keep paying attention.
No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time he's right here and he cries, we're going to record that. And it's up with me. Just know that it's up. What'd you say? I'd love to. What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you. Say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would.
Where that bitch?
Pussy ass bitch. Wish I would.
Okay. What does the mother have to do with any of this? Why is she even agitating this man? It ain't got nothing to do with her.
What the fuck you looking at?
That's on my way.
Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account.
There it go. She just told you what she upset about. It ain't got nothing to do with the baby crying. It got something to do with somebody else getting the money that she feel like she should still be getting.
Yeah. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 for that bitch. Get out your car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Come on.
I know some parents would be happy if their child had $11,000 in their bank account. So the thing that I don't like, and she wrong. She dead wrong. Her and the mom dead wrong. But he wrong too. Because as a man, you have to be prepared for stuff like that. And you have to be calm. Because you have to think, it ain't about you and her. It's about that baby. So you have to be more mature than somebody that's egging you and you know, putting demands on you and saying this and saying that. The 3 weeks in a row and every time. Okay, if the baby been with you all week long and now he got to go with a parent that he's only seeing on the weekend, what baby ain't gonna cry? Now, if he over there the whole weekend, he crying the whole weekend, then we might have some kind of problem. So be careful who you having these babies with, so you won't run into these situations. And if you do get yourself in these situations, just do the right thing. And I know it's hard. Trust me, I wasn't no good at it. I was just like him. F you, whatever. But again, as you get older, you get more mature and you try to pass this information on to the younger generation so they won't make the same mistakes that you did. Kirkwood come up with an answer yet?
He must have been busy. I'm gonna say this about that video. Like most men say to women, he should have picked better. He picked wrong. He knew about her before she had a reputation. And he still chose to lay down with her and get her pregnant.
Lisa Renee?
He should have used his discernment to know that was not going to be a good situation. I'm being facetious, for those that haven't caught on. Yeah.
No, that wasn't Kirkwood. That's somebody else. Don't know him on my podcast.
Tell them stop, Kyle. Look, they should have answered. You should have let them answer the question.
No, I mean it's like, okay, women like her, and I can, based on the video, I can say yes, women like her. Women who come to the door with an attitude. She waiting on something to pop off. Just her when the little baby crying, she could have gave him a hug and been like, baby, it's gonna be okay. Daddy gonna take care of you. You gonna be okay. Don't be crying. You gonna be a big boy. That's
Ain't
easy.
that the girl that just divorced
Kevin
Gates
Gates.
boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The same
Yeah.
one.
They've been talking about this woman for years. For the last 10 years.
So
And men back to the point. And men still lay down with her.
because
They
it's easy
know
because it's easier for a woman than it is for a
nah.
man.
No, it's not.
And you
Nah.
just proved it.
No, I just proved that men will lay with anything. Just like a woman will. Because if you know this woman, you know what she's known for. You know why would you leave your seed with her and make a baby?
Well, to me, it's no different than the Anthony Edwards situation. So I mean, they look, both of them young, both of them, they ain't thinking, and it's like I said, it's the comparison that I made with if you got that female in the barracks that everybody don't slept with, it ain't as hard to sleep with her. It's easy because she allowing that to happen. So you ain't even gotta. Well, in her case, I can't say you ain't gotta be nobody because she kind of went through a lot of basketball players and rappers. So, but I don't hold her body count against her. I just hold her attitude against her. I don't care how many NBA players she don't slept with and did this. It's her attitude. It's the way that she carries herself. And I'm nobody to judge or nobody to try to, put anybody in their place or whatever. But that's just my 2 cents on it. I think she could have, as they say, she know the NBA. Let me just put it that way.
And the NBA know her. So why? Ain't no way.
Lisa,
I
you
would
must
have a
came
child
in.
with her.
No, I wouldn't either. Lisa, you must came in late.
Yes,
Yes,
she did.
it is okay to have a large number of sexual partners, not at the same time, though. Right, Tara, Sarita? Or
That's correct. That's correct.
okay.
Nothing wrong
So
with it. Nothing wrong with
the topic was, does a woman body count matter? And I think we kind of came to the conclusion that it matters, but it shouldn't. I don't think it should matter. I think a woman could have you could have a woman and I should have put this clip up. I just thought about this woman. Did you see that one, Sarita? The woman that divorced her husband, talking about he's a great husband, he's a provider, he's a protector, he does everything I need for him to do.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't enough, and she divorced him.
Yes.
So
oh my God.
she could have a low body count, but do you want her? You can
And
have
then by
a
the
woman.
same token, if you have this good woman or good man, either one, they check off all your your checks, but they got a high body count. You're gonna pass that person up. You know that they could make you happy. It could be with you until the end of days. You're gonna say, nah, you slept with 35 people. I'm gonna pass you up for uncertainty.
We finna end in a second. But Kirkwood chimed in and said, Sharita is correct on the church concerning marriage. That's one issue of several reasons why there's singleness in the church.
Thank you. I know. I look. I was born in the church. Okay.
Well, I need him. I need him to answer my question. Then I need to know.
What was that?
I need to know what are women to do if their prayers aren't being answered. And we'll probably have to go to another show because we are almost out of time. So let me put this up, Terry, so you can. Where is this at? So you can give us the spiel one more good time.
That can be the next
like,
show.
share, and subscribe. Ask everybody to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell twice, where it will allow you to see what time that we are going to be on the platform. Be on out here on the air, on the YouTube and Facebook streets. It'll let you know whatever time that you 30 minutes in advance when we're about to go live. So if you can just do that, it will be greatly appreciated. And as always, that QR code that's up on the show now, you can use your phone to zoom in on that. It'll take you right back to the page where you could like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And we also ask everybody if you could share this live along with all the lives that we do, as well as ask 5 people to just give us a chance and just subscribe to the channel. If they don't like it, they don't like what we're doing, you can unsubscribe, but just give us a chance and let us try to entertain you in some type of way.
Oh, great job, Tier. Great job. We you know what? We definitely need to follow up this show. I would like to have Randolph and Kirkwood available. And I don't know if y'all want to call in, if y'all want to actually come on the show and be a part of the show. I would welcome that. One thing I know, these two guys, look at Rachel just coming in here.
That's her. Yeah.
Rodney and Randolph.
She was one that yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, Rodney and Randolph, two good guys. It's a lot of cool people. But these two guys, for as long as I've known them, they've always been on point. Never hear anybody say anything bad. I've never heard anybody say anything bad about Kirkwood or Randolph. They probably ain't saying nothing bad about Randolph because big as he is, he could annihilate you now. But he a big teddy bear just like me. So yeah, Rachel, what's going on coming in at the last minute?
You good? Yeah, you laughing? Yeah, but how many times I've set up and tried to get you to come on the show and show the wonderful things that you do with these young women, these young ladies that you grooming up to be nice young women in the world.
Rachel's scared to come on.
Rachel, I don't get it. And she's got one of the best things going on in the city of Memphis, and she's helping a lot of the youth, these young girls, and have all these different clinics and teaching them about life as well as basketball and bringing them up. And I'm trying to, put our platform out there. She's doing wonderful things, and she's growing a lot of.
She don't believe in us yet.
No, she don't believe in us. Well, I know it. But then she come ask me, and Kirkwood, you know her. I the one referred Rachel to you to do her lights at her house. See, I do stuff for her, but she can't do something that I asked. That's folks don't do you like.
Rachel, we got one question for you. Does a woman's body count matter? Just put yes or no in the comments, and we're gonna get out of here. Randolph and Kirkwood, I'm gonna get with you guys and see when we could do a follow-up on this show. I mean, I would love to have you guys on here to answer questions and to just be in the same space that we're in, to see the comments and be able to comment back and all of that. So we'll definitely get that together. We'll definitely get that done. We're gonna give Rachel 28 seconds, and then I'm hitting the end stream.
Rachel ain't finna do nothing. No,
she ain't gonna comment.
No, she ain't gonna. No, Rachel ain't finna do nothing. Rachel ain't no truth. Rachel ain't no truth.
Hey, Terry, you remember the interview we did with Clearwife, right? Angelique.
I wasn't available for that one.
Oh, you didn't? Man, look. Rachel and her, they are the same type of referees. They don't play. She still ain't answered. She said, "Okay, well,
she talking to Kirkwood now. Yeah. We talking to you, but you out here talking to Kirkwood. Really?
Rachel, answer. Come on, answer.
Rachel,
she's not gonna answer. Okay.
No, but she inbox me in the morning. What's up? Or say something.
Lisa, you can come and represent the women.
Lisa, she gonna represent right there in them comments. She ain't gonna come on either. They comment, but they don't want to come on the show. We welcome you to come on the show, Lisa. I would love to hear your opinion. This is what this platform is for. And that's for anybody. If y'all want to get on here, the only thing we ask, just be respectful and all of that. And we'll love to have you. When I guess Rachel ain't gonna answer the question, so
she
it's
ain't
been a
finna. She
great
ain't finna.
show.
No.
As we always say, I hope one person learned at least one thing. If they did, we did our job for tonight. And we will see you guys next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. And we're out.
Bye, Clutchers.